Hello and welcome to yet another tutorial. I'm going to teach you how you can actually shoot and do some actions, play a sound, or remove an object or remove a target from when two objects are hitting each other. So this is some exercise which you have already seen. So I'm going to develop onto that. So this is my 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 gun, which actually you've seen before. I'm going to start from right here. So I'm producing lots of bullets right now. So I'm going to create some more action script. I'm going to write some more action script and then show you how you can actually detect that something has hit a movie clip or a target, and then based on that respond accordingly. For example, increase score or play a sound. So let's look at this, something which you've already looked at before. Let's do a quick peek through of what this is. In the library which we already have, I've got a gun which I have simply created a movie clip of. This, yeah. And it's a simple gun, and I've added this onto my stage. And this gun is supposed to fire bullets. If you come and see bullets, I've got some a very simple action script over here just to position it and to move it along y-axis whenever it is fired, etc. And then keep doing that in a loop. This is positioning y minus 4. It will take it upwards always, and goes on play 2 will actually keep doing that in the loop. And then I have finally my target. This is my target, which is I've not used it till now in the movie clip which you have seen, but I have configured it to be placed somewhere on the stage, and then it will be moving randomly a little bit. So let's see if I can actually show the so it will be moving along x-axis, and that will also happen in a loop. So in order for this target to detect if whether something has hit it, it needs to add some functionality, especially action script code, specifically action script code, and that to a hitTESTObject method. Before adding hitTESTObject method, we need to add an event listener over here so that it detects all of these objects, because this is not only one object on the stage which will be detecting a collision. There will be multiple objects which you will be creating in loop. So let me start writing the code for this. It will be add event listener and event dot enter frame is what you need to see, because this will be happening continuously. And let's now give a name of a method which we have to execute whenever we want to detect, whenever we want to test that if an object has hit this object, which is a target, the target. So what I'll do, I'll write the name of the method or the function as hit target. Now I'll define it. Now I've done this declaration over here. Now I'm going to define it, hit target event, and what I need to do is to find out from the stage how many objects there are and how many bullets are being fired. So one object can be hit by 2 or 3 or 4 bullets. So I need to see how many. So the first bullet it has that hits this object should remove this object from the stage and increase the score. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check how many objects are there on the stage, on the parent stage, by just describing a simple loop. It can be a while loop, it can be a for loop. So I is equal to number or unsigned int or whatever you want to use. I'm using unsigned int because it's more convenient for me to use. You can also use a number, and it should be remember, whenever we are accessing objects from the main stage, we have to go to the parent. We have to refer the parent first, and then we have to typecast it to a movie clip. So we will do a parent. Let's put this in the brackets also. Yeah, like this. And then once we have a movie clip which is now typecasted to uh, once we have an object of parent which is now typecasted to movie, then we can actually refer the children, whatever. So like for example, you can refer the add event listener, you can add an event listener on the stage, you can remove event listener, you can add child, you can remove child. But now what we need to do is to see how many children there are, and based on that our loop will be working. So yeah, let's now start my loop. I have the conditions. When will it start? We'll start from 0, and it will count how many children that there are on the stage, and it will, until it exhausts all the number, it will keep on working in the loop. And then I need to see if the object it is now observing is a bullet. What I need to do now for that is, if movie clip, same code from before, if movie clip parent dot get child at 0, because first time will be 0, but I'm going to refer it through I, because every time in the loop it will be increasing, and I need to check that if this guy which you're referring to from the stage is a is a bullet. So I need to refer to the class name is a bullet. If it is a bullet, then do something for me. Okay, what is it? If it's a bullet, I need to test now that if it has hit me. Hit me, I need this class which I'm writing right now. So I'm gonna do this. If this dot hit test object, and again the same movie clip. Take it from parent, typecast it to movie clip. Dot get child AS3. Yeah. So now we're checking if it has actually hit us. So let's see how many braces are open. 1, 2, 3 are open. 4 are open. So 4 should close also. How many closed? 1, 2, 3. So let's have one more. Okay, so if now it has hit the. If there is a, what we're checking now, if a bullet has hit this object, the target object, then now you need to do something. So let me now just print out something. Bullet has hit me. Okay, and let's see if the code is okay. Compile errors. There's no compile errors. Let's now. Okay, now we don't have any of the targets at the stage. You're supposed to programmatically create the targets on the stage. So for this exercise, for the purpose of demonstrating, I'm just going to drag and drop one target on the stage, and you can actually do that yourself in the project. How you know how to add programmatically. Now this is, I've added on the stage, and now I'm going to hit it. Okay, so now you see it has hit the target. The bullet has hit the target many times because it has passed through all the x-axis and y-axis. Therefore, you see it many times. What we need to do now is to, as soon as there's a collision detection, there has been a hit, then you need to remove this object from the stage, and you need to stop the listener also. You also need to remove the listener. So for that, let's do everything in a separate method. So what you would want to do is to remove the object from the stage and calculate score. So let's see. Let me give it a name. Whenever a hit is successful, then do something. Let me just give it a simple function do something. Now this do something, inside this method I need to do what? Let me tell you. So function do something void. So now no more traces, and what I'm going to do now is, number one, I need to remove the listener so that it does not hit, it does not count the hit again. So I will do this, remove listener, enter frame, which is the listener, this listener, the name of the, you see I just added this listener, hit target. Now I need to remove the listener because this object will now be destroyed, because I'm going to remove this from the stage. Hit target, and then I need to remove this from the stage, from the parent. So again I will do the same thing, refer the movie clip from the parent, and then remove child, with child this myself, yani this target. So how you refer to the current movie clip? By referring to this. So now there's any code errors, let's see, there's no code errors. Okay. So what I need to do now is just to test if I can hit. Yes, it removed itself, you see, it removed itself, and then there's an error, but the remove is working. You see, the hit happened, and then there's a remove. Object has been removed. Now it says property method of a null object. Hit target does not work. Let's see now. Hit target is running many times because it is analyzing all the objects in the stage. So what you need to do now is, as soon as you realized there's a hit, you remove it from the stage. You removed it. See, you removed it from the stage. You stop, remove the event listener, and you have to break out of the loop also. So if you remember this break we studied while we were studying the for loops, break will what will it do? It will break this loop. For example, there are 10 objects or 10 children on the stage, and the fifth object it found out was a bullet which has hit it. The next 5 cycles will not be executed because of this break. So this is what this break does. Now let's see if it works. Okay, so there's an object which is now a target. I'm trying to hit it with my bullet. Yes, there was a hit, and the object is removed. See, yes, correct. So the object is being removed. Now what we need to do is to play a sound. For playing the sound, whenever there's a hit, I need to play a sound. So what I need to do is, number one, I'm going to import a sound to my library. Import to the library. Let's go to my courses. Here's a sound, yes, hit sounds. So I downloaded a hit sound. Make sure it is in the same folder where your file is, where your source file is. You import this, and it should come in your library. Hit sound.mp3. Now, like objects, you also create variables for sound. Let me tell you. So whenever there's a hit, what's the name of the sound? Hit sound. Okay, let me call it hit sound. The type is sound. Put in name sound, and then I do what? I do hit sound uploads new URL request, and the name of the sound is what? It's sound.mp3. Okay, so I got the sound. Now what I need to do is make sure my headphones are out, so you can also see this or hear the sound being played. So when this comes, sorry, what was the name? Sound. Okay, when this happens, I need to play sound. So what will I do? Hit sound dot play from start. So what this should do is it should play. Let's see if there is no error. Yeah. Yeah, it works. Thank you for watching.